What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I can finally say that and actually feel a little bit sane. Why? Because we finally got some subscribers, y'all. They stayed. This is all for you. Today's upkick in energy is brought to you by energy drinks.
It will keep you sharp between the ears. It'll also help your fingers dial faster.
I wanted to talk today about something I know you've heard before. You probably have, but it's important. Mentality. What are you thinking? A strong mental fortitude is imperative in life, in finance. I mean, it can take you from being a first place loser to being king of the world. Take the stock market, for example. A few days ago, it dropped more than 13% in a week. You think that's easy when you have a large stake in a company, or any stake really, going down 13%? You want to jump ship. Most people want to jump ship, and in some cases, that's a good idea. I mean, it depends on the situation, but statistics have shown an index fund comprising the whole stock market, an index fund of the S&P 500, will average a 7% return from that fund's inception all the way to present day. So if you got the mental toughness, the grit, the cojones to ride that roller coaster and go up and down through the years, it'll benefit you in the long run. And it's definitely not easy. If you watch the news, if you get on YouTube, if you're on any finance pages on Instagram, everyone's posting about market crash, it's all going bad, sell, sell, sell. You're getting reinforced with the idea of the sky's falling. There's a quote by Warren Buffett, and it goes, "Be fearful when others are greedy, and be greedy when others are fearful." And that kind of feels like the climate of the market right now. It may be a time to jump in for a lot of people. I guarantee there's a lot of people that have been sitting on the sidelines, some youngsters coming up that have been stocking up their acorns, just anybody stockpiling some money, hadn't made investments yet, and they are chomping at the bit at what's happening right now.
One day the stock market's gonna crash, and I'm gonna buy it right at the right time. I'll get it so cheap, and then I'm just gonna shoot up while everyone's worried. I'm just gonna be making that money.
And that brings me to another quote from John D. Rockefeller, the oil tycoon. "I always try to turn every disaster into an opportunity." I'm not sure if he was Southern, but I just threw that on there. Alexa, how much was John D. Rockefeller worth?
John D. Rockefeller was worth an estimated $340 billion US.
Pretty good. When you really start changing the way you think, you never really take a loss in the general sense of I suck or I'm not as good as someone else. It's always a learning experience. It's always how can I improve? What did that situation teach me? Will Smith, Denzel Washington, Gary Vee, all very strong mental people. Will Smith would say, fail early, fail often, and fail forward. Denzel Washington said, fail big. Gary Vee said, fall in love with taking the L, losing, learning. Both start with L, one and the same. If you're in school learning, you're a loser. Don't go to school. It's for idiots. I'm just kidding. I got on a little tangent there. That was just a joke. It's not going to be popular. You're going to be looked at like an idiot. But you got to stay on track to success. That's what you're thinking. You got to lock in. You got to fail to prevail. You got to think about the power of positivity. I like to cut negative things out of my daily life. Even when I mess up, I just think about the positives. That's always what you should do, is just count the positives. Thinking positively is something I had to learn. My mom always stressed it, but it did not come naturally to me. Something I have to work on often. And my best friend, though, it seems like it's a lot more natural for him. And that's why one reason I've kept him around is he's a good influence. Just helps you look at situations better, and it seems to be like a lot more beneficial to put positivity out. I mean, like when you smile at someone, they smile back usually. Always be thinking to yourself positively, because what you're thinking starts to project out into the world. If you're in high spirits, just the smallest little things can help you get whatever you're working for. I don't know who said it, but a quote sometime was to avoid disappointment, expect nothing from anyone. If you're hedging your expectations, it can really be a tool to keep you focused and to not get disappointed whenever something doesn't happen your way. Let's say you are mentally tough, say you got the power of positivity. I want you to start speaking stuff into existence. As soon as you say it out there, if anyone hears it all, if no one hears it, it's a lot more real than it is in your head. So if you say it, if you write it down, it's concrete. It's a little more likely to happen than you just letting it flutter off in your head. Great example of this is Lonzo Ball. His dad, LeVar Ball, wouldn't shut up. He was a motor mouth, and he kept saying how his son was going to be drafted by the Lakers, and his son is good at basketball, and taking nothing away from him, but I guarantee that he put it in the media so dang much that it helped. If you say the Lakers' name on ESPN that many times, the GM, something's going to pay attention, and they're going to look into it when maybe they weren't even like thinking about it at all before. About 2 years ago, I started thinking, if I say something out loud or to the public, I have to do it then. So if I said it on social media, it was a proclamation that I had to do it. Otherwise, I'm a hypocrite, and then my word means nothing. It helped me to get to do things. I went and ran with the Bulls.
Bam bam, mon ça se passe, j'ai sur mon lit à bouffer sa langue en buvant trop mon whisky. Quant à moi, peu dormi, vie débris, mais j'ai du
I said it a year prior that I was going to do it, and it did take me a year to get there, but I did it. But doing that has benefited me. Like now, I'll kind of say even a little bigger goals or something, and now I'm like, I have to do it. I always want to follow through on what you're saying. Now, if you've got all these strategies, if you already do all that, then we need persistence.
Persistence and determination alone are all powerful.
That means day in, day out, practicing what you preach, consistently being consistent. Kind of felt like a public speaker on this video, but hopefully someone got a little nugget from what I said that might be useful. I doubt anyone made it to the end of this video, but we'll see, who knows. That's all the moves by the middleman today. Thanks for watching, and I will see y'all next week.